If I talk about my personal life in engagement, if that's the word, with the empowering program, I came to this country at an early age where I was really young. I grown up, did half of my studies here, and then decided I was going to have 4 children. After having the 4 children, one of my oldest son has been diagnosed with autism, which was something that I have not heard of. And when he was diagnosed with autism, I haven't been given the right support or information that would help me to be able to live with it, or be able to help my child to be able to have a life, or be able to do to the best of what he'd be able to do. And for me, it was very isolated from whether it was from the community or whether it was from any service providers, because the community were not aware of autism, or it was more of a maybe, wasn't, people would not want to talk about it. And from the service provider's point of view, it was no real support from anyone, whether it was the GP or whether it was the health visitor or whether it was the hospital, that would help me to direct to the right people, or any group, autism group, that can help me to be able to accept it and do everything I can, or any other help out there. And so I continue being very isolated and very lonely and very difficult to be able to accept what has my son been diagnosed with. So I continue being able to do what I can, and very, very strong, and doing everything I can, learning about it, and, doing everything I can on my own. I came to BDA to come to know BDA, and I started doing the empowering program, which I was much more confident and was able to take so many cases forward within my own personal life, in terms of like standing up, going to the council, helping other parents in the community to be able to stand up for themselves and what their rights are, or dealing with it. And it was that gave me the confidence to be able to go to a group, or to set up something, or to do something, and to take it further. So I'm now in the process of hopefully setting up a group that I would be able to support families, specifically where I was working under a Somali organisation before, in terms of trying to run programs and helping the community. So really it's this, to be able to be confident and doing things in terms to help the communities of what I went through, because I cannot imagine if I didn't speak the language, or if I didn't look information, or if I didn't come to be organizations like BDA, or if I didn't do the empowering program, I wouldn't be where I am today. And that is something that I'm really proud of, that I took part, and that I would like to take it further and help those ones who were the same position as me at some point, and to be able to continue to know what their rights are. Because you can easily get lost in this, in this place where you're not getting the right support, the right information, if you're not going to get the right guidance and the right groups that can help you stand up for what your rights are, or simply just go to somewhere that you can talk to and express how you feel and how you can make things different. Because so many things can make so much difference. Information, I feel now, is a weapon where I would be able to use it in a way that would be effective and can actually change my life. And I'm hopefully going to take it further in terms of studying more about it and seeing how I would make a change in the community. Thank you.